Where are we in the fragrance world? If you guys are new to the channel, please take a moment, hit the like and subscribe button, and make sure you turn your notifications on, because you're not gonna want to miss videos with me over here on this channel. Hey guys, welcome back to Life with Love. This is your girl Love, and I am back with another fragrance review for ya. So this is a lifestyle channel. I am kind of like an in-your-face kind of here with you on this fragrance journey, trying to figure out what fits, whether or not you should add something, whether or not you should spend your money for it, whether or not we should get a sample, how we would wear it in our life, like how fragrance fits into our whole life is why I'm here on this channel. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Today I am trying to do a quick review today, so do not, let me come a little closer, do not fret. I'm not going to do a long review on this. So I am here with another Bond. Drum roll, please. Oh, drum roll. What was I doing? What was I doing? That's like the no, this is the tambourine. This is the drum roll, please. Like, you've never been in a band, girl. Get your life together. Hold on, let me fix. I don't have my shirt is doing a little something. We're back with another Bond. So here's the story, because there's always a story. You know what? Let me get a main prop for the story. These are where all my samples and all my decants are, y'all. It's atrocious. This is literally atrocious. You think we talk about fragrance over here on this channel? Subscribe. So I got a cute little decant. I've talked about the fragrance before. I think I talked about the fragrance before. But I got a cute little decant, 8 mils. I probably used 1 mil already. That's how many times I've used it, but I'll spray it from the other one. I got a decant and was like, let me try this one, because generally, I can't say generally, my favorite niche house is Bond. Bond number 9 is my favorite perfume niche house to date. I have been experimenting with Byredo. I've been experimenting with Tom Ford. I'm experimenting with several others. I'm looking into Maison Francis Kirk Dijon. I am looking into that. I'm looking into Montal Paris. I found one I love there. Like, I'm really expanding my palette and looking into all of these niche fragrances. But Bond has been my favorite my entire life, like since they've existed, of course, in my early college days. And so now that I am building up my collection and really taking the time to dig into the brand, I really have not found a fragrance that I don't love, even though they all have different variations of why I love them. So here is my new love. It's Brooklyn, baby. It's Brooklyn. So here is a true disclaimer. I had no idea that there was a fragrance called Brooklyn. Had no idea whatsoever. Do I have it in front of me? Let me, oh, you're gonna fall back in the chair. I don't know if I'm gonna cut that out, y'all. Hold on. Let me see if I have it. Let's see if I have it. No, I don't have it. Let me see. Oh, yes, I do. I do have it. Let me show you. Oh. Off the shoulder shirt. This is like the original. This is how old and true I am to the brand. This is one of the original, like, maps to the brand. Okay, this is how long I've had this. This is like one of the original maps to the brand. This is old. I can tell you right now, there are a lot of fragrances on here. And see, a lot of them are like gold, so they didn't have like the packaging on them. I have not even picked this up in a while. This just happened to be in one of my drawers because I reorganized my closet. But I did not know Brooklyn was a fragrance. I honestly don't. So let me give you some background. Here's some background. Number one, my mother is from Brooklyn, New York. My grandmother's whole side of the family migrated from North Carolina to Brooklyn and then here to Maryland. Okay? I have spent every childhood summer from 3rd grade to 9th grade in Brooklyn, New York. Okay, double dutching, pool. When the boys run a little bit. When the boys run around the pool, pick you up, throw you in. Couldn't swim. Damn near had a heart attack. to Little Debbie cakes and Italian ices on the corner with Wise onion garlic potato chips. Like, true, tried, and ready. Like, that is my favorite bureau because I have so many memories of up there, and just all of it. When I go home and visit my family in Brooklyn, because we still have a lot of family up there, all of this lingo goes away, and like that whole New York tongue comes out. I have no idea where it comes from. So it comes out sometimes, and most of the time it doesn't. I don't know what happens. There's something innately that happens that when they're all sitting at the table and everyone's loud, because I'm really loud, that's what happens. So I saw this, or I saw it, and I was like, let me see what that one smells like, because I just didn't know. And so usually you pay a little bit more. You pay premium for, you pay premium pricing. So whatever your fragrance box is, or whatever your fragrance subscription of the month is, if it is a premium subscription, you usually pay $5 or $10 more. So I paid, I think, $5 or $10 more for that particular fragrance. So as you know, this is the quintessential box for all bonds, and then they come in this beautiful shape, right? I'm just dropping everything today. And then you've got this amazing, amazing bottle. So first of all, represent everything I love in my life. The color, the graffiti, the artistic part, the characteristic part. Like, I just love all the character that the bottle handles. Like, this is just super duper duper me. I have not, of course, finished this, so I'm going to finish this first before I dive into the bottle, because that's just how I am. I don't like to open up multiple bottles of things. But this, my friends, is Brooklyn. Okay. Let me say this. It's going to take a while. It took me 2.5 weeks to get used to Brooklyn. Between Brooklyn and Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, I was rotating those. Those were like 2 fragrances in the last few weeks that I took my time to get used to, and then all of a sudden it became everything. I actually could add Flora Botanica in that too, because that took me a minute. This fragrance, you see I have the dropsies. This fragrance represents everything that I should not like in a fragrance. And it makes a very interesting fragrance, to say the least. So what is this? What is it about this fragrance that makes the juice worth the bond money? Let's go through the notes. Let me talk about the notes. So first of all, the fragrance opens up with like cardamom, and if I'm not mistaken, there's grapefruit in the top note, and then it goes, there's like juniper berries. No, not juniper berries. Let me pull it up, because I have it. I know it. I already studied it. I can't remember it. Yeah, so cardamom and grapefruit, which should be 2 things. Cardamom is very spicy, and so it doesn't open up like that. It opens up in like a very flush fragrance where like all the ingredients are blended together that you almost can't pull them out. And then there's no main note, but the dry down is definitely a wood with a hint of leather, if that makes sense. And I'm not usually a great wood and leather person, but the combination of this fragrance is, it makes me feel like I have a fragrance that belongs to me, that not everybody's gonna wear. That is what this fragrance feels like. So the middle notes, it says cypress, gin, yeah, juniper, and geranium. I don't think I like geraniums. I don't think I like the way that they smell, but I can't remember if I like the way that they smell. But what I'm telling you is that none of these notes are like notes I'm like, yes, this has vanilla, it has patchouli, it has tonka bean. None of that. It has bergamot. Like, none of that. This is all stuff that I'm like, I don't even like these individual fragrances. How did they come together with all of that for this? And then the base notes are cedar, of course, some kind of guaiac wood. I don't know how to pronounce that, and I don't feel like asking Google right now, but it's like Guaiac. And then it's leather, the leather note, right? So it's an old fragrance. In case you guys don't know, this is an oldie but goodie, and it doesn't even matter. What matters is what we like and what's coming out. But this is from 2008, so this is really, really, really old. But it's very individualistic. I feel like when I put this on, someone's going to ask me like what you have on. Like, that's interesting what you have on. Not, girl, you smell good as I don't know what. No, it's more like a, girl, you smell interesting. Like, that's an interesting fragrance that you have on. What is that? You're not going to get the, damn, you smell good. Damn, you smell good. It's going to be like, what do you have on? As like a question mark. Like, what do you have on? Question mark. Not, girl, what do you have on? It's not going to be that, because it's super powerful as a individual scent. Like, when I wear this, but it's a good individual scent. It's not like a a funky, like, you're gonna smell like spices, and then you're gonna smell like spices, and then berries or flowers, and then wood and leather. No, it doesn't do that. And I can tell you the dry down. Now the dry down does get woody, and I love the opening and the process of the dry down a little bit more than I love the actual dry down as it's on my as it is on my skin. I've had this on, it probably lasts about 4 to 5 hours. It has a lot of sillage. It has a lot of sillage, but you're gonna pull that wood. Like, even if you smell this, you immediately smell the wood. Like, you're gonna smell the base part of the wood, and you're gonna smell the spice from the cardamom immediately. But when you spray it, you get that like spice and fruit. So you get that fruity spice opening, and then that dry down goes all the way down. So it's beautiful, and then the dry down dries completely down, and then it becomes a very good skin scent. But the best way I can describe it is every day, like even with what I have on right now, I would have it on. It is a good everyday. It is not wear it to bed, your husband gonna jump all over you, it's sexy. That's not what this is. This is individual. I have something on. I don't plan on smelling it with everyone. Someone's gonna ask me because it's such an individual scent that I have. It's almost like having that colored car in the neighborhood that nobody else has, and every time, you know, you go out in it, someone's like, what kind of car is that? Like, that's what this is. What fragrance do you have on? It's that interesting, but it's a good interesting. And again, by no means should all of these notes smell good. Somebody mixed all of this up and it just happened to smell good because they're blended beautifully. So here's my synopsis. If you want an individualistic fragrance that doesn't smell like anybody else, that's interesting on a good note, that has a little bit of a sandalwood, a wood, even though it's not sandalwood, a wood or leather dry down, and you're into like a bohemian style vibe, this is it. So this is a good bohemian vibe. Sometimes bohemian can be too strong. That patchouli life, that strong vanilla scent can be too strong. This is a good bohemian scent, like sundresses, caftans, like it's a goodie. I don't know why I want to say caftans. I like caftans worn as like dresses, tunics, like tunics. This is really good. Like, this is just, if you need an interesting scent that is a bomb interesting scent, and that's not like anything else that you have in your collection, this is it. That's where I'm going to end it. So that's it for me, guys. That is my Bond number 9 Brooklyn fragrance. Okay? Brooklyn from the House of Bond. It is worth it, I promise. But go ahead, get a decan of it first, just to test it out, because you should test it out before you buy it. But I'm going to say it's a safe one, but it has a lot of interesting components. To say the least. All right, guys, that's it for me. I will see you in my next Bond review. Because, you know, girl, love a good Bond. Until then, until I see you guys in my next video, please give this video a thumbs up. If you are a Brooklyn lover, please leave me a heart and a comment below. I would love to hear what you have to say about the fragrance. Until next time, ciao.